Ethan Grant was a self-made entrepreneur who built his retail empire, Grant Goods, from the ground up. Known for its affordable, high-quality household items and the slogan "Made for You," the company grew from a single store to hundreds of locations nationwide. But as the business expanded, Ethan felt increasingly disconnected from its day-to-day operations. One morning, Ethan woke up with a nagging feeling. Despite glowing reports from his executives, something felt off. Determined to see the truth himself, he decided to visit one of his stores incognito. Ditching his tailored suit for jeans and a plain jacket, Ethan headed to store number 213 in a bustling suburb. As he entered, the smell of fresh coffee from the in-store cafe greeted him. The shelves were well stocked, and the store looked tidy. But Ethan wasn't there to admire, was there to observe. Walking through the aisles, Ethan picked up a few items: a kitchen knife set, towels, and light bulbs. But his attention was quickly drawn to the customer service counter. A line of frustrated customers waited, yet no one was there to help. Finally, a young employee named Derek appeared. Without a smile or apology, Derek leaned against the counter and muttered, "What do you want?" Ethan watched as Derek dismissed a customer's request to return a defective blender, citing an unclear receipt policy. Another customer asked for directions, and Derek waved vaguely toward the back of the store, barely looking up from his phone. When it was Ethan's turn, he politely asked, "Could you help me check the price on this item?" Derek didn't even glance at the item. "There's a scanner over there," he said, pointing dismissively. Ethan was stunned. This wasn't the experience his company promised. Determined to see if this was an isolated incident, Ethan approached another employee, Todd, who was stocking shelves. Todd interrupted what he was doing and greeted Ethan with a warm smile. "How can I help you today?" he asked. Ethan asked a few questions, and Todd patiently answered each one, even recommending alternatives and sharing tips. It was clear Todd genuinely cared about the customers and the store. Curious, Ethan struck up a conversation. "You seem to know a lot about this store. How long have you worked here?" "Almost 10 years, Todd replied, his face lighting up. "I love this place, the customers, the work. It feels like home. But lately, it's been tough. We're short-staffed, and some newer hires don't care. It's frustrating, but I do my best to keep things running smoothly." Ethan nodded, feeling a mix of admiration and sadness. Todd's dedication was exactly what he wanted in his employees, but Derek's behavior was a glaring problem. Back at headquarters, Ethan reviewed employee records and customer feedback for store number 213. The complaints were undeniably rude behavior, poor service, and Derek's name appeared repeatedly. He also discovered Todd had been recommended for promotion multiple times, but was overlooked due to budget constraints. Ethan realized the company's rapid growth had created blind spots. Policies meant to streamline operations had unintentionally stifled dedicated employees like Todd, while allowing others like Derek to fly under the radar. A week later, Ethan returned to store number 213 this time as himself. He called a staff meeting and revealed his undercover visit. Derek looked uncomfortable, while Todd and others listened intently. "I started this company to make life easier for people or customers and our employees," Ethan began, his voice steady but emotional. "But somewhere along the way, we lost sight of that. I saw great dedication from some of you and behavior that doesn't align with our values from others. This is a wake-up call for all of us." Turning to Todd, Ethan said, "Your commitment hasn't gone unnoticed. Starting today, you're promoted to assistant manager. You've earned it." The room erupted in applause as Todd's eyes widened in surprise. Then Ethan addressed Derek. "This company is built on respect. If you're not willing to embrace that, this might not be the right place for you. I'm giving you a chance to prove you can do better, but the choice is yours." Over the next few months, Ethan implemented company-wide changes: better training, increased staffing, and an anonymous feedback system. Surprisingly, Derek took the opportunity to improve, thriving under Todd's mentorship. Ethan's undercover visit reminded him of the importance of staying connected to the heart of his business. It wasn't just about profits or expansion, it was about the people who made it all possible.